Hello guys, in today's video I'll be telling you about process escalation. What is process escalation? Process escalation means a user has a process running. On their PC and that. On their server, PC, stuff like that. So let's get to it. We already have the credentials to the staff, as normal. But what if we had no user? Like, no user on the system. Just staff and admin without root privileges. Well, this is where privilege process escalation comes in handy. It comes in handy in the game. We log in, and yep, I still have that, but that's not it. But the user, which in turn has the process with root open, stuff like that. This is where like processes come in very handy when you're hacking a server. Like handy. Like a wrench. Give me a minute. Now, that's where this comes in handy. As you can see, we have no processes open. Either if you're on a root or like just general user, there will be root user logged in, which means the root user has to be logged in. Stuff like that. Let's open a process. Say the user had File Explorer, Notepad, and he was working on general shit in his web server. You can then check for processes. We can go grab something from the from the hat shop. Now processes, they have a different thing to local user escalation. We have LAB SSH.so, stuff like that. It requires like privileges. Seems like that doesn't work, but say admin didn't have root. Had root, but we didn't have password changing vulnerability. So it was upgraded to 1.2.3. Let's just think of that. It says dependencies on version 1.0.0 and root user logged in. That means the root user has to have a process open. So let's call this test SC. And we upload this script. I forgot the localhost. But if we type test.sc, no active root user found, that means the root user has to have a process open to be able to escalate it. Now say the user had a root thing open. We can then execute test.sc again. We need to modify the user because the root has a process open. Stuff like that. Now we can log into staff And then I just used the password vulnerability as a way as we didn't have non-root user change vulnerability without any processes open. And then we can cat etc to get root in that, and then we can start doing some stuff to their server. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And this is me out. Peace. Stay safe out there, and peace.